How's it going, beautiful beings? How's it going? So, watch out for people who secretly watch you, observe you, and admire you. Okay? Watch out for people who say things like, I'm right, you wrong. You always think you right. Watch out for people who look at you like, she always giving this pertinent information, but when I come into her space, I'm going to shut her down. I've ran into quite a few people like that, where they're like, oh, I like you, I enjoy you, I've been watching you forever. But in real life, when you're collaborating or conversating, their energy is, you're not the smartest, you're not the best. And I'm like, damn, why are they throwing this energy at me? And we just supposed to be conversating back and forth. So if they disagree on something, why not just speak your part instead of just trying to shut a person down? You get what I'm saying? Everybody are right to their own opinion. Okay? Not only that, I've noticed in my, my circle, or the people I associate with, I've had 2 or 3 people, especially men, always say, you think you right. You think you always right. Wait a minute. It's not about whether I'm right or wrong. Do you understand what I just said? Just say you don't understand. That's what I do. I don't argue with somebody to try to say, are you right or wrong? I say, I don't understand. I don't get it. Let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. Because I know there are certain people that I didn't understand them, but when that time came in my life where that process was needed, I understood then, I understood then, okay? And I actually go back and tell them, I say, man, I didn't really know where you was coming from, but yeah, I get it now. I don't just shut people down all the time now. It's times I have shut people down. But, yeah, it's weird. You'll meet people. Or it can even be your workplace. Don't get it twisted. Let's say you're the only female and they hire a new female. Not in your class. What I mean by not in your class, meaning, like, I'm a truck driver. That person could be in administration. But the first thing they feel is, if they don't get the job right, they're going to hire that female next. And don't be the only one of a certain race and a certain gender. You're going to have more problems. You know what I mean? You start to realize they look at you like, we're going to punish her for her mistakes. We're not going to try to help her understand her mistakes, because we feel that she thinks she knows it all. You never have that problem? I noticed that I've been around a lot of people. You're just living your life and existing. You're just communicating. You're not trying to force feed nothing down nobody's throat. And these people can't even hear what you're saying. They think like, you think you know it all. You think you all that. And they're looking for you to follow in your face. Absolutely. They're looking for you to follow your face. These people are secretly wanting you to follow in your face. Instead of speaking their language of what they know, what they've learned in life, their trials and tribulations, their wisdom, they're just evil eyeing you, trying to figure out how many mistakes can they catch you in. And then once they catch you in the mistake, they want to punish you. Not say, hey, you don't do it like this. And next time if you do it like that, you won't get credit for that. You get what I'm saying? It's like they want you to fuck up. They can't wait for you to fuck up so they can punish you. They're not trying to help you. So I did some spiritual work and I said, you know what? Get these fake helpers away from me. If somebody clearly didn't understand their mistake, but you decided to take from them instead of actually saying, hey, you got to understand it. Do you understand it? Because if you do it like this again, we're not going to pay you. Okay? Instead of helping me understand a mistake, they just wanted to punish me or take from me to prove like you're not smart as you say you are. How could you not know that? You get what I'm saying? And I notice these associates in my life are the same way. If they ever spew at you, you think you know it all. You think you smart. You always want to be right. Wait a minute. How are you able to even judge me and say that? Are you the one that always want to be right? Are you the one who always want to have the sound advice? Are you the one who always want to be the leader? And because you're around somebody that's self-sustained and on their shit and on their square and mentally sound, you want to try to tear them down. That is a red flag that you should pay attention to. And trust me, they're only around you to watch you fall on your face. That's it. They've already told you, you think you're right. You think you're always right. You always want to be first. It's like a me scenario with them. They don't see you no other way. If you debate about something, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say. All they say, you always think you're right. You want to be right. Wait a minute. Is you going to come back with the debate? Or is you just going to spew that all day? Is that the only language you got? Are you a robot? Are you a clone? Are you a drone? You can't come back with nothing else. No knowledge on the fact. No knowledge on the topic. You know what I mean? So just know, you got some people in your life, whether that's domestic, in a workplace, in a circle, in an organization, they're intimidated by you. They're jealous of you. They judged you before you even opened your mouth. You could tell by that. You could tell a group of people tell everybody happy birthday. Then when you say, my birthday on Saturday, nobody in the group chat speaks for 2 weeks. And they were speaking every day. But when it came down to you, nobody spoke. Nobody said happy birthday, happy belated birthday, happy early birthday. Not even the people that you actually go out and drink and wine and dine with. Think about it. And then when you do get a happy birthday, it was silently put in an email. Think about it. So why would you continue to associate with these people without feeding them from a long-handled spoon? Does that make any sense? Trust and believe me when I tell you this. I'm speaking from experience. You have people out there that strictly want to punish you for your minute failures, for your minute mistakes, because they think you're so far up on the pedestal and they're trying to slowly knock you down. For real, they're trying to chop as many layers to bring you down as possible because they see you way up here. They don't see you beneath them. They see you above them. Imagine you're in a workplace. I'm just using workplace as an example. But imagine you're in a workplace and this new person come aboard and they say, nobody in here gonna make more money than me, and they start firing everybody. They did the boss a favor, but they don't understand. Why would you not want them to make more money than you? I've seen it happen. A girl was working somewhere 16 years, and the general manager came in and said, we got to let you go. You can't be making more money than me. I don't know why they let her go or whatnot. But, yeah, she was there 16 years. She got a raise every year. So imagine that. Or every 6 months. And they let her go. They hired young general managers, young CEOs, and they get them to start releasing people. And why would you continue that cycle? Right? So imagine you being a threat to somebody and you don't even know you're a threat. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you look like. They only heard your name and they already had it out for you. You got to be mindful of these type of people. The red flag show instantly. I'm telling you, it's people that say, I love your work. I've been following you forever. That was a good topic. But soon as y'all go out or meet up, y'all clashing. Like, there's a reason why I just talk to the screen. And the people that can digest the information, digest it. And the information they can't digest, they just spit out the bones. You understand? But there's really people that make contact with me that literally try to tear me down and shut me up and stop me in my tracks. Like, they're not there to get any wisdom or knowledge. They're not there to share any wisdom or knowledge. They're just like, it's not that way. Well, baby, I'm going to keep speaking my opinion. You can actually add on to my opinion or tell me your better side, but don't just shut me down. You know what I mean? It's certain types of language you use to interfere, transition a conversation. And a lot of people don't know how to transition a conversation. Does that make sense? If I don't agree with this person, I'll ask questions. I'll be like, well, if that's the case, well, what if they do this? Or what if they do that? And then they'll soon see their hang up. You know, you got to learn how to transition the conversation. Okay? Like, I'm a country bumpkin, but sometimes people feel like I'm proper, and I'm far from proper. I still can't spell the word restaurant. I call it restaurant. Like rest and runt. And it's restaurant, right? But I still can't spell it, okay? The other day, I wanted to spell academy, and then it just was not coming to me. Like, I knew the first part, but like the academy part was just fucked up, okay? So, anyway, people will, you could tell by the way the person talk to you when they first start talking to you. They see you in a certain light, a certain vibration. They see you in a certain etiquette. You know what I mean? They see you as a certain persona. And they like mimicking your persona too now. Don't get it wrong. But they want to tear you down at the same time. Okay? And you have to let the people go who are always saying you think you're right. You always want to be right. You always want to be first. Baby, I'm far from thinking I'm right. I'm just communicating. Y'all don't know what communicating is? That's like a white person saying, I'm not here to argue. No, that's your defense mechanism because you can't explain what you're trying to explain. Okay? And the person don't understand it, but you lack what it takes to explain it. You know what I mean? So they do that a lot too. So you got to watch out for that. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to fuss. I'll just send you from up out of here. No problem. No problem, because I'm asking one thing and you telling me another. Okay? So I'm trying to understand where you coming from, but you ain't trying to understand where I'm coming from. So you got to understand these type of people, period. In your domestic life, in your life where you have to be around strangers, and in your workforce, your workplace. People supposed to be able to try to meet in the middle and just fall back and talk about it later. You get what I'm saying? All I know is there's some chihuahuas and pit bulls out there that got it out for you, even if they don't know you. And imagine the ones that just observe you for years, months, days, and swear they know you. They only know what you put on the table. Like, if all you see is drink videos, me drinking or me eating, off rip you say, oh, she's a drunk, she's an alcoholic. There's no way you could be a drunk or alcoholic if you're in transportation. You see what I'm saying? I work in transportation. And there's months I don't drink. Months. There's a certain level of brain clarity you have to drink. And I don't drink when I'm depressed, antisocial, or loathing. I only drink when I'm happy and I'm celebrating and I'm having fun. I don't drink to contemplate. I don't drink for stress. Like, I'll give you an example. You got people, we be somewhere drinking and they just be spaced out. And I'll tap them or something. I say, man, it's going to be all right. What's wrong? How the hell you started drinking and you went in this dark place? I don't do that. I don't drink in a dark place. I don't drink in trauma. And I've had a lot of trauma in my life. But do you think when I sip that first sip or sip that drink or I'm out partying that I'm in trauma? I'm thinking about and reflecting on pain, mental asylum. I'm thinking about the boyfriend that shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm thinking about the girlfriend that shoulda, woulda, coulda. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. It's just not in me, and people don't understand that bubbly effervescence energy. Like, I could be on my menstrual and cramping, and I'm still fucking happy. Now, you might hear me say, hey, this shit don't feel like it's supposed to feel, but I'm happy as fuck, man. I'm telling you, it take a lot, like, and I think why I'm happy, because I don't harbor shit. I don't harbor shit. Now, if you're a stranger and I don't know you, I won't go back and forth with you. But if I like you and I love you, I will go back and forth with you. But if I don't know you like that, I'm going to let you know how I feel and I'm going to get the fuck on. Like, straight up. Straight up. And sometimes you have to trick people and let them feel like they winning. Bitch, you ain't motherfucking winning. That's why you up there hollering now. You think you number one. You think you first. You think you the winner. You think you know it all. Bitch, because you struggling right now. Psychologically, mentally, and emotionally. You fucking struggling. You think I be fussing with a person that's debating with me saying, you just want to be first. You just want to know it all. Hell no. I'm coming back with the facts. I'm coming back with my motherfucking opinion. Y'all better get it right. I'm telling you. That's why I did that spiritual work. Get these fake helpers away from me. You ain't collaborating with me to help me. You ain't collaborating with me to know me. You think you already know me. You think you already got me figured out. Bitch, I'm a fucking enigma to your motherfucking 2 seconds of knowledge of me. You only get what I show you. You only get what I fucking show you. I'm never going to show you all my meditation work. How the hell I'm doing some spiritual and I got a cell phone in my face? I'm never going to show you true money of me. Why? That ain't none of your fucking business. I'm never going to show you how I actually move. I learned that from Florida. I used to show people where I was at live, and next thing you know, I had people trying to break in my van and kidnap me. That's right. I had people trying to take pictures of me. Find me on the island, especially down there in Key West. Trained me well, especially in Key West. Soon as you post hashtag Key West, these people are on the island looking for you. They're trying to smuggle you into Cuba or human trafficking or some shit. I learned real fast. Like, imagine being able to use Craigslist since AOL, right? Craigslist been out since AOL. You in California, LA, you don't have problems. You're able to use Craigslist. You're able to go out, wine and dine, meet people, everything from Craigslist. Then you finally get to Daytona, Florida, and Craigslist, you can't get on Craigslist because they're prostituting so bad in Daytona that they'll flag your post. And instead of a human coming to see what your post is, they just let the civilization of Craigslist. But when I realized that those were prostitutes and shit, and I contact Craigslist, I was like, I've been traveling the world. I've been using Craigslist since AOL. I've never had people flag my post, and ever. Not in California. Them hoes out there ain't you okay. But I would say within 3 months of that happening, Craigslist shut down the platonic man for woman, all that courting part, shut it down due to human trafficking, human sex trafficking. I seen it with my own eyes. They had 8 women. I said, well, let me go see what women on here. Why can't my post? Because I was going to look for my post. And I was wondering why nobody couldn't contact me. They kept flagging my post. Finally, I started getting the email, your post has been taken down. And then I looked at the women that had not been taken down, and I think they were under some type of sex trafficking. Because after that, Craigslist had a message up said we had to remove the personals because we would lose our whole website if we didn't remove personals. Yeah, that shit was crazy. They said we're just proving we're not into sex trafficking, we're not into human trafficking, yada yada yada, like that, right? So yeah, it's a weird world out here, y'all. You'll be amazed at the level of a person thinking you are a threat. Let me give you one more example. So I'm always in LA, in Fashion District. I'm always at the wholesalers. I'm always trying to get shit, okay? So one day, I parked on this busy area because I needed to go 2 blocks over. So I'm in the rental car, and I park on this busy area. The Mexicans at this wholesaler, is very active. But they looking at me like I'm the police or I'm the immigration or some shit. So they did a light key mark all the way down the car a certain type of way to mark the car. So if the car ever come back and park there, they'll know this person done parked here again. Pay attention. And I thought that was so weird. Like, this LA. Everybody, this is a parking spot. You pay to park here. It's not free. It's blinking red. I'm about to park here. Okay, now it's green. Now I need to go to the 2-3 shops. I need to pick up my wholesale items. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck if that was my real car? Like, bitch, you marking my car because you think I'm somebody else? Man, y'all better watch the fuck out. Y'all better watch out. Man, people are crazy. Look at me all in my arm. But people are crazy, y'all. People are crazy. So I don't know how the conversation went that far, but just pay attention. People are already judging you, and they don't even know you. I ain't been home in Georgia in 3 years, so I went home to start remodeling my kitchen in my house in Georgia. So I'm in my F-150. So the neighbors seen a lot of activity going on. So when the truck pulled up, they pulled up and faced us with their headlights on us. I didn't know where this truck was going. I didn't know what this truck was doing. And so, shit, I grabbed my shit. I went out to the truck while they was out there and grabbed my shit. Put my shit in my coat and slowly walked back to the house. And then when they seen me go in the house, they bagged up and went into a driveway. But they were so shocked that there was high activity going on at my house because I'm never there. Okay? I was there for like 3-4 days. But another thing I noticed, and you don't see this, every single one of my neighbors had a white car. And I said, that don't even add up. The person to the right got a white car, the person to the left got a white car, and the person right down the corner got a white truck. Like, what the fuck going on? Because usually people that buy white cars are more into like government, clerk, nurse. Like, I ain't into no white car. I like black cars, okay? And the only reason why my F-150 brown is because I bought it off of somebody, okay? But yeah, weird shit. Like, they just stood there like, they stood there like, damn, the police moving in. Like, bitch, all you see is a truck. You can't even see our fucking faces. All you see is a brown truck in the dark and some little shiny little rims on it. What exactly could you take from people in the house? Like, they would not stop flashing their lights. Not flashing, but, you know, shining their lights at the truck, the house, and us. Like, they were shocked. Like, oh, shit. What they moving in? What they moving out? What they doing? You know, it was just so weird. It was strange. Last but not least, I got one more thing to say. Lately, Jacksonville, as usual, they got the plumbing truck, all tinted windows. It's a box truck, plumbing truck, all tinted windows. Front, sides, can't see inside. Then they got a van, red van. And it's always company names that's faded. You can't quite understand the company name. You'll see plumbing, but you can't see the rest. You'll see this name, but you can't see the rest. The same MO. They got the same MO all the time. Well, anyway, they came with a red van, parked at the store. Now, I'm in the house, and all of a sudden, this song came on in my head. Loud, clear. I got my eye on you. I'm watching you. Or I'm watching you. And I started looking around saying, damn, is there a camera in this bitch? I'm going to check my fire alarms when I get back. You know, take them apart and look at them. I said, what is a camera in here? The fuck going on? So I go outside and I notice there's a van parked. All tinted windows. Can't see inside it. So I said, I'm going to go to the store and just see, can you see the people inside it? Right when I decided to go to the store, they pulls off. And you can't see the people inside it. Nothing. All you see is a black shadow. You can't tell if they black, white, nothing. And then one day I came home. It was really weird. It was a person in a JEA truck that just pulled up and was on the phone right in front of my house. They weren't doing nothing. They weren't about to go up no pole or nothing. They was just right there. Like, yeah, she made it home. She home. And I'm like, wait a minute. What's up with all this circus act shit? Like, who the fuck y'all think y'all dealing with? I'm just some domestic chick minding my fucking business in my own fucking life. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just minding my own business. I'm just trying to survive like everybody else. What is it that y'all see that's so up here when I'm walking around like everybody else? What, do I need to just wear a hoodie and some gray pants and get off social media? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I know y'all ain't stalking these motherfuckers that got these million followers. So what the fuck they stalking me for? That shit is weird, y'all. So yeah, watch out for the people that want you to fall on your face. They feel like you know too much. You think you know too much. I can't wait for you to fall. Look at how they did Billy Carson. Like that man, they just wanted that man to fall so bad, so hard. They wanted him to shatter. They wanted him to shatter. Imagine you got that many evil eyes looking at you. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.